that is tonight's Fresh Take, brought to you by Subway.
Well, you know, Ryan, when these two guys first got together, I think there were a lot of people, how are they going to fit? It was a slasher and a cutter, as is Giannis. But what you've seen is the expansion of both of their games. They're both shooting the ball well. Couple threes by Giannis. Beautiful step-back jump shot. He has 16 points. And then the cut down the lane, moving without the basketball. Nice pass from Greg Monroe. And then Jabari Parker. And I talked about, to me, it's his conditioning. He's got bounce. He's got pop in his game. He's shooting the ball well. The little fading Dirk that we talked about early. And then the powerful drive that we know he could do with that big, strong body. But the thing that jumps out to me about those numbers, Ryan, not the 28 points, 17 shots, their efficiency. That's when you know young players are getting it, when they're being that efficient with their shooting.
Meanwhile, Kristaps Porzingis returning after missing 3 games with an Achilles injury. What have you seen from him so far?
I thought he was sharp early in the game. They had a very good first quarter. They were only down 1, and then it fell in on top of them when they went to the bench. But look how quick and aggressive that move is, shooting off the glass, the little pull-up jump shots. I thought he ran the floor well. I thought he took the challenge. But the big difference tonight was, once again, when New York went to their bench, all the plus-minus for Milwaukee, their first unit other than Giannis, was really in the minus. It was their bench, and you look for New York, I mean, Porzingis was minus 20, but those bench players really dug them a hole with the turnovers.
There were 11 turnovers in the second quarter for the Knicks. And they had just 4 assists in the frame with those 11 turnovers after they had assisted on 8 of 12 field goals in the first. A nice opening possession here in the third, though, as Porzingis gets the open look and knocks it down.
I love coming out of timeouts or halftime or whatever it might be when a coach draws up a play and his team executes it to perfection and gets the score. Nice job by Jeff Hornacek. Great execution.
Brogdon can't answer. Knicks had a huge third quarter on Wednesday against the Bucks to build a 14-point lead going into the fourth before Milwaukee won it at the buzzer. Rose trying to jitter inside, forced it up. Not a good-looking shot or possession there from Rose. Snell in transition. Milwaukee hit its first 8 threes of this game. They're now 8 of 12 from deep as Porzingis hits another.
Running the floor, how about catching it? Beautiful pivot. Little fading jump shot over his left shoulder. Kid's got great footwork for a young player.
7-point game. Parker answers. Jabari Parker with his third 3 of the night on 3 attempts.
See, he and Giannis are going to hit those kind of shots. They really become unguardable players because now you've got to stretch out and guard them, and now they really want to get in the paint anyway.
Ended a 9-0 Knicks run dating back to the end of the second. Another great look from Carmelo Anthony, his 5th assist, as Noah flushes it home.
See, as poorly as the Knicks played in that second quarter, they're right in the game. It's only an 8-point game, and I thought Milwaukee played beautifully in that first half.
Adetokounmpo traveled. Porzingis came out quickly on him with the contest, and Adetokounmpo gets whistled for the turnover.
It's a little set play I was talking about coming out of the halftime that Jeff Hornacek drew up. Beautiful little weak side action, a little pin down through your big man to knock down the jump shot, and then running the floor. And here is Carmelo Anthony with another great pass. So remember how the game started out? It was 9-0 New York. The starters got off to a great start. We're seeing a little bit of that right now.
And in that first quarter, Jason Kidd didn't take a timeout, let his guys play through it. They had back-to-back threes and ended up going on a huge run. Again here, no timeout, letting his guys play through it. Brogdon kicks. 3 to shoot. Adetokounmpo. He turned it over again. Porzingis able to hang back-to-back possessions.
Well, the last 2 possessions, he closed on Giannis when Giannis thought he had space and he walked, and this time he forced another turnover. So back-to-back very good defensive possessions by Porzingis.
Porzingis has 14 points, 4 rebounds. Here's Anthony. Over to Rose. He'll fire. Line drive 3. No good.
Derek gets really flat on those jump shots sometimes. I'd like to see him use the backboard more.
Parker, first miss from deep tonight. That hit his first three.
Tough to use the backboard from that three-point angle that he had.
Porzingis trying to stuff it down. Couldn't quite get to the rim. Brogdon probing and giving it up. Parker, the acceleration, and then the liftoff as Noah fouled him. And Joakim Noah in some pain after the foul. We saw him pick up his right shoulder the other night. And here he's going to pick up personal number 4.
See, when you can shoot the ball, now watch what happens. Now this opens this aspect of your game up. Jabari got to the line in the first half twice, missed both of them. He's not a great free throw shooter. And as his game goes on and he gets, stronger and more experienced, that free throw line's got to be a real friend to him.
74%. It's interesting. Jabari Parker was recounting the other day how early on Jason Kidd didn't want him shooting threes at all, nor did he want Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting threes. And the philosophy was kind of to master the inside and then work it out. Now they both have the green light. Anthony, that jab step jumper.
Carmelo's getting a little bit of a rhythm, and they actually got into it by his passing more than his shooting.
He has 6 assists to go with 10 points now. That's 7 assists on Wednesday night to go with 30 points and 11 boards. Antetokounmpo tees it up. Missed that one badly. Rose nearly lost it in the backcourt. But the Knicks with an opportunity here. They've cut it to 5 after trailing by as many as 18. Anthony again. And now Jason Kidd will take that timeout. As the Knicks have come out hot in this third quarter, it's a 3-point game.
The Blues head to the King Power. After shocking the world last season, we've only seen glimpses of the real Leicester. As for Chelsea, it's been their turn to throw a party.
And Chelsea absolutely rampant.
Will Conte be numero uno come May?
What a brilliant goal!
Or can Ranieri's men show what champions are made of? Leicester v Chelsea, exclusively live on BT Sport 1 and BT Sport 4K UHD.
Why pay more for your flights than you have to? Use Kayak's price forecast tool to see if you should book now or wait for a lower price. Try it now on kayak.co.uk.
With Bet Victor's Golden Goal, you get a free weekly prediction to guess the game's first scorer and the minute it's scored. You can win serious money. Okay, I've guessed the player, but what minute should I go for? Let's ask the Liverpool manager what he thinks, shall we?
Statistically, most of the goals are scored in the 45th and in the 90th minute. But actually, the average time for the first goal is the 31st minute. But this weekend, who knows? First goal wins.